Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I am the tired, introverted reader. Now, I realize I look the way I look, but today's just one of those days. Okay, I am going out later on today, but I don't have to get ready for that until later, and I just wanted to get this video up. But you're not here for me, you're here for the books. So today, if you haven't caught on already, is going to be the TBR for December. How are we in December? I don't know. But let me put these down before I hurt myself. So we're just being cozy right now. We are being cozy, we're being comfortable, and we're going to talk about books that we're going to be reading during December. Now, I have here, let's start off with the bedside bundle. Yes, this is the little stack of books that I have sat on my bedside table. We all have one. Don't lie to me. We all have one. This is what I currently, these are the books I'm currently working on, when I'm reading right here, right now, in the present time. So on my Kindle, I have a Carissa Broadbent book, Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk, I believe it's called. It's book 4 within her Crimes of Nixia series. You know, it's kind of like, it's a 6-book series, but she split them up into little duologies. So we had one duology, you know, Serpent the Wings of Night, that one. And then this next one, this one I'm currently reading is the sequel to Songbird and the Heart of Stone. And then there's going to be another duology after this one. So that's what I'm currently working on. I'm not going to give a synopsis because it would be a spoiler. My audiobook is The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. I finally started it. I've officially started it. I'm just about 2 chapters in. I'm listening to the audiobook. The chapters are long. Okay. They're like over an hour long, but they're being narrated by Andy Serkis, and Andy does a great job. So if you all know what this is, right? He's Lord of the Rings, you all know. Fantasy lovers, you all know, right? But for those that don't know, basically, there's a magic ring and they have to destroy it. There's a whole lot more to it than that. You know, fantasy world, there's elves, there's dwarves, there's wizards, there's the occasional dragon, there's big epic battles. You know, if you love all those things to do with fantasy, it's all in here. It's all in here. So yeah, that's the gist of it. Just over 2 chapters in. So on to something a little bit more exciting. My physical read for the time being is our December book club pick for the Introverted Reader Book Club, and that is The Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I've already started it, as you can see. I'm tabbing and annotating it, which I wasn't planning on doing, but I started reading this yesterday, and I was like, do you know what? Let me get out the pens and the tabs. Let me annotate this puppy. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I remember I made a video quite some time ago about my system of how I annotate books and what I use each different colored tab for. I'll see if I can find it and link it down for you guys if you're curious about my annotation system. It's really, really basic, but anyway, so we're reading this, and what I know about this so far is that we are in a dystopian world where our main character has very powerful psychic abilities, but within the world that she lives in, having those psychic abilities is punishable by death. Because of course it is punishable by death, and she soon finds herself through circumstances I'll not get into, but she soon finds herself behind enemy lines, training within the same compound as all the soldiers, you know, that go after people like her. So I'm over 100 pages in now. I'm on chapter 13, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun so far. Like, this is what I need right now. You know, I need something fun. I need something, you know, we just need something fun right now because depression's real. So anyway, So that's the Kindle book, the audiobook, and the physical book. The next audiobook that I'm going to get to after The Fellowship is Shadow Cabinet by Juno Dawson. This is going to be a reread for me because I'm preparing myself to read the third book, Human Rights, which is right there on the shelf. So I need to reread this and then read Human Rights, which I'm really, really looking forward to because I love these books. I love these books so much. If you have not read Her Majesty's Royal Coven, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get your butt up and read it. Anyway, so that's those. That's what we currently have going on right now. And down here, are some other books that I would perhaps like to get to in the near future, be it in December or whatever. Some audiobooks that I have on the back burner, you know, if I'm able to get Fellowship read and then I get Shadow Cabinet started, these are the ones that I want to get to after, be it like December, January, whatever. Ragpicker King by Cassandra Clare. This has been sitting for ages. I'm going to read this after I'm done with Shadow Cabinet. Quote me on that. If I don't, you can punish me. I've got Skander and the Phantom Rider by A.F. Steadman. Sequel to Skander and the Unicorn Thief. We read that in November. This is the sequel. Again, this is a reread. This isn't a reread. I'm reading this for the first time. This is a reread because all the books in this series are out. I believe it's 5 books. So yeah, I've got the audiobook for that ready to go. And I've also got the audiobook for The Last Soldier of Nava. Now you're probably thinking, why? Sure, you said you DNF. That's very true. But I definitely think I don't think it was the book's fault. It was definitely me. Because I just wasn't in the right headspace at the time to be reading a book like this. I just got back from traveling. I wasn't well. There was I was just other things happening and I had to put it down temporarily, but we're going to try her again. I've got the audiobook ready to go. So these 3 I have in the back burner once we're done with Fellowship and Shadow Cabinet, it'll be one of those 3 next. No! I dropped you. Oh. Are you okay? Right. I'm keeping that in. I don't care. I'm not starting over. This is live television, folks. Anyway, so another 2 books that I would like to physically read. The Court of the Dead by Rick Riordan and Marcus Shiro. This is the sequel to The Sun and the Star. Now, I pre-ordered this and I remember it coming. Did I show it to you guys in a book haul? I think I did. Look at the lovely edges. Down there as well and up here. So yes, I pre-ordered this and it came and I was like, sweet, this is wonderful. And then I set it on my shelf and I honestly forgot about it until I was looking around my shelf to see if there's anything else I wanted to add to the TBR for this month. And I found it and I was like, yes, how I'm so sorry. How could I have forgotten about you? So yes, I'm very, very excited because I loved Sun and the Star. We're following the perspective of Nico D'Angelo and his boyfriend, Will Solace, and they go on adventures together. And if you're familiar with the Percyverse, you know who they are. I don't need to explain. And then the next one I would perhaps like to get to, One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I don't know anything about this. I really don't. There was once a girl, clever and good, who tarried in shadow in the depths of the wood. There was also a king, a shepherd by his crook, who reigned over magic and wrote the old book. The 2 were together, so the 2 were the same, the girl, the king, and the monster they became. Well, there you go. That's all. That's what, that is all she wrote. I'm going to go into this pretty much blind, but it's giving dark, it's giving gothic, it's giving just, yeah, I probably could have read this in October, couldn't I? But no, we're gonna read it in December. We're gonna ride out the winter blues with this one, people. Anyway, so there's that. And yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. I realize these are a lot. Am I gonna get to all of these? No. I mean, these ones that I just mentioned to you, these audiobooks, am I gonna get any one of them started? Maybe. maybe. But here here is, oh, hold on. Oh, let me turn around. Let me turn around. Let me turn around. Don't drop them on the floor, because I'll drop it on my feet and it'll hurt. So this is the damage I hope to well, I hope to read at least half of these. You know, the two of them at the bottom, obviously Silver Elite. I want to get Fellowship read. I want to get Shadow Cabinet started at least. And, you know, we've got plenty here. I feel like this is the meat and potatoes for December, okay? Maybe some of these will carry over into January, probably, maybe, yes. But, you know, I want to get the bedside stuff. I want to get read. Hopefully I'll get at least 1, 2, 3, 4, hopefully 5 books read in December, because work is gonna be absolute ass for the next few weeks. So I need plenty of reading to help me get by. So let me know what you're planning on reading in December. What are your plans? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're staying warm. Don't get a cold. Don't be stupid like me. So yeah, that's all. All my socials down there. Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, all that stuff. Leave a like so the algorithm knows you like me. Leave a comment if you want. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would like to get to 500 subscribers. That'd be wonderful. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Hopefully. I'll let you know. Anyway, bye.